And here's where it backfired. Instead of isolating Hamas, Israel isolated itself. Turkey scrambled fighter jets, expecting they could be next. Qatar called Israel an enemy state. Arab leaders, usually divided, started sounding the same message. Enough. And Europe, Spain banned Israeli officials from entering Schengen zone and blocked ports to ships carrying Israeli weapons. The EU openly discussed suspending trade deals. For Israel, that's terrifying. Economic isolation is way more dangerous than military clashes. Think about the irony here. Israel launched this attack to kill 5 Hamas officials and derail peace talks. But what did they actually achieve? Hamas leaders survived. Qatar doubled down on hostility. The UAE and Saudi Arabia turned their backs. Europe started pulling away. That's not a success. That's a strategic disaster. Israel wanted to weaken Hamas, but ended up weakening itself. And let's not ignore the pattern. Israel didn't just bomb Doha. They bombed Gaza. They bombed Yemen's central bank. They're hitting civilian sites, not just terrorist bases. And here's the problem. Once you normalize bombing civilian centers, you normalize retaliation. If Doha can be hit, why not Tel Aviv? If Yemen's bank can be leveled, why not Israel's ports? Israel set a precedent it may not survive. And where's Trump in all this? Pretending to be the angry dad scolding a naughty kid, but his record says otherwise. Remember the so-called humanitarian aid to Gaza? Trump authorized biker gangs, actual biker gangs with anti-Islam ties, to distribute food instead of the UN. That wasn't aid, that was intimidation. So when people say Trump didn't know about Doha, nonsense. Every missile, every strike, every blockade runs through Washington. Netanyahu may pull the trigger, but Trump loads the gun. So where are we now? The Doha strike exposed 3 things. America's credibility is gone. Allies saw that even with a massive US base, Qatar wasn't safe. Arab unity is real. UAE, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Turkey all speaking the same language. Israel is isolated. Europe is distancing itself and the Abraham Accords are collapsing. In trying to kill Hamas negotiations, Israel killed its own momentum in the region. That's the real story. Here's the truth. Power isn't just about bombs, it's about legitimacy, and Israel's legitimacy is crumbling. You can drop as many missiles as you want, but if the world sees you as reckless and lawless, you lose. The Doha strike didn't just hit a city, it detonated decades of careful diplomacy, and now Israel is more alone than ever. So here's the question, after Doha, did Israel make itself more secure, or did it just light the fuse on its own isolation? Think about it.